Hello everybody, this is Duke White. I'm with Current FM, News Media One, Real Life with Duke White, Child of God Ministries Incorporated. I wanted to tell you guys about this opportunity that we have and why we're doing what we're doing. Many of you saw the video that we did with the interview of a representative from Sinclair Broadcast Group, and by the name of Chris Legge was the guy that we were talking with, and we made the announcement that we are actually going to have two 24-hour television stations that are also going to be streaming across stir.com. So this is going to be a nationwide station, not just something in the Virginia Beach area. Now, the reason why we're taking this chance and doing this is because there's a reality that many people don't want to accept. And this is where it gets kind of difficult. It's going to be a hard speech to hear. In 1981, MTV came out. And they dropped a major cultural influence on us, introducing us to heavy metal on a whole nother scale, gangster rap, all types of music that we normally would have not been able to hear, and all types of cultures and ideas that we normally wouldn't have been able to see. And unfortunately, a lot of those people who benefited from influencing us did not actually know how to lead anyone. They led people into the party lifestyle, led people into a creative realm of reality, but irresponsible realm of reality. And unfortunately, because it was done in the entertainment format, they don't have to take responsibility. It's just so easy to say, this is what your parents should be doing. But we as humans have completely neglected the real power of influence. And so what we have now is an opportunity not to condemn anybody. We loved the Wu-Tang Clan. We loved Madonna and Michael Jackson, Yo MTV Raps, all of that stuff. But I also want you to pay attention to if you look it up on YouTube, there's a video called Self-Destruction, where all these rappers that came together and they were warning the future. They saw where the industry was going, and they saw what was happening and the effect that it was happening, and they were warning people that something was wrong. Go look at that video. It's called Self-Destruction. It was a very powerful video. A lot of the positive influences in hip-hop especially were trying their best to save hip-hop music and make it something that it was supposed to be, but instead it became a negative influence. And anyone that says that it doesn't negatively influence, they're just not wanting to see the truth. People see Tupac as a father figure. People see Jay-Z as a father figure. These are not good influences that we want to see as father figures. Even though they meant well and they did make a significant difference, a lot of the artists from the 80s and 90s had no intention on leading a generation into enlightenment and truth. And a lot of them, many of them did, but they were drowned out by the reality that sex, drugs, and violence just sells. It makes a lot of money. And the industries were not willing to give into, this. They just didn't see the marketability. They didn't see the market value for positivity, because at that time, people only knew church and church culture. The body of Christ missed a huge opportunity to evolve and to go into warfare in the airwaves and in media. We missed a huge opportunity. A lot of the movies that came out were cheesy and just downright not good. The acting was poor, and it lost its edge. Now, a lot of that had to do with the fact that sin was not included in the making of these movies and music. So a lot of times there was no stimulation for the flesh which we had so grown accustomed to. And so there's a big part of that missing when we want to see filth. And even though the story of overcoming an adventure, that does stimulate our spirits and encourages us, there's also the inclusion of filth and things that make us, that stimulates our flesh, things that we want to see. We want to see bad things. We want to see that stuff. When we come back, we're going to talk a little bit about not just the negative influences, but we're going to talk about what we can do. With the past is the past, the influences that influenced us. We're here in the future now, and we can see the result of those negative influences clearly. So there's no reason to condemn anybody, but we do have to move forward, and we have a solution for that.